Oh, Horace Grant. Oh, Horace Grant. He's up here now talking about if it wasn't for Scottie Pippen, there would be no six championships. He's saying I'm gonna side with him over Michael Jordan. Really? This is what it comes down, Horace. You're still feuding. You still embarrassing yourself. Ain't you the same man in game six against Phoenix where you had that 1 point? You did throw that assist to Paxson. I'll give you that. But that one whole point that you scored in that game, you know, Horace, Dr. J ate you for breakfast. He told Shaq, he said, you just didn't want to work. You were basically a big body of waste. Now, you rode coattails your whole career. Now, let's see, you had Jordan and Pippen. Then you went to Orlando with Shaq and Penny. Then you got another chance to go with Shaq and Kobe and Phil in LA. Got 4 rings. What are you moaning about? You that guy that's howling wolf that didn't really do nothing. Matter of fact, you got replaced by a better version. You remember how the Orlando Magic hosted you out of Chicago Stadium and you were a big part? Don't get you crusted. You were important for the first three, but they got somebody who was better than you, that played harder than you, and was a better player than you. And his name was Dennis Rodman. So all this talk about if you don't have Scottie, you don't win. They find ways to minimize Michael Jordan at all costs. Nobody ever else does that. Even Shaq's got a big ego, never takes it away from Kobe and D Wade. You never hear Magic, Worthy, and Kareem out here bickering. Isaiah and Joe Dumars, even Lambeer, who's two-faced it, don't bicker. I don't hear Steph, Clay, Draymond, Durant bickering. I don't hear Tim Duncan, Ginobili, Parker, Robinson bickering. Ben Wallace, Rasheed, Chauncey, Tayshaun, LeBron, Kyrie, Love. Because you need a team. You win together. And it is team ball. And it is a bit ridiculous when you proclaim someone's GOAT and all that to an extent. I can understand that argument. But two things can be true at one time. No, one man don't win it all by himself and it's in a team. However, there is a difference between a guy that is a greater player than you, has a greater effort than you. Michael Jordan came out and said he had to bail they so-and-so's out many times because Horace and Scottie was stinking up the bed in the fourth quarter. He bailed they butt out a lot of times. A lot of times they might score 85 points and Michael Jordan had to score 45 of them. And you and Horace sitting like piggies in a blanket would combine to have off nights. And it took 8 of y'all to score 5 points apiece while he scored 45. Let's keep it 100. Phil Jackson wasn't telling y'all not to do things. It's just that Jordan was dominant. But y'all didn't flourish or shine. Why is Horace Grant trying to side with Scottie now? What is he doing? He gonna gang up? You sound pathetic. You cats is AARP time. You're in retirement time. You should be enjoying your lifetime. What are you going on about? Message to Horace Grant. That team you were with, that you got your 4th ring with the Lakers, beat who? Who did you beat? Scottie Pippen. Who had a 15-point lead in LA in 2000? Scottie Pippen. I don't know why I sound like a James Brown record, but I say it for the 999th time. If Scottie Pippen wins that series and then goes and beat Larry Bird and Reggie Miller and the Pacers, he wins his 7th ring, then yeah, he's top 5 ever. And then all that argument split between him and Jordan is completely different. Kind of like Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. You want to prove that you is, do it on somewhere else. Prove that you can do it, do somewhere else. Did Shaquille O'Neal not win a ring without Phil Jackson and Kobe? Yes, he did. I'm just saying, you want to prove that you got it like that, well then do it. Bring it up. But anyway, this whole thing about we still he's not part of our club. You won because of what he represented. He was dynamic, he was dominant. You won because of him. We tried you turkeys by yourself without Michael Jordan, and it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. But you want to pass this narrative on and Clutch Sports and all these people who go out here bad mouthing Jordan. And I don't get it. How can you bad mouth when someone put put 4 rings on you, Horace? 3 rings. 3 rings. Then you got a trip to Orlando and you got to ride to the finals 2 different times with Shaq and Penny, then with Shaq and Kobe. You done had a horse and carriage. Cameron wants some royalties because you done rode the horse and carriage. And you still up here crying and you sound pathetic. But we're gonna remember the last time you wore a Chicago Bulls outfit and you had that 1 point and Paxson hit that 3. We're gonna remember that 1 point you scored because we're gonna hang on to it. Sound how pathetic you sound. Trying to gang up with Scottie and Luke Longley, like, yeah, Jordan was a meanie. Yeah, he was a meanie. How old is you turkeys? You turkeys in about 15, 20 years going to be an old folks home. And y'all going to be playing checkers at 2 in the afternoon with 2 good teeth and 2 strings of hair and still talking about, yeah, it was because of you. He wouldn't be nothing with us. Yeah, I remember. Y'all going to be like the cats were, like Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence was in life. Going to be old and all telling stories and crying and moaning. It's embarrassing. Everybody turns out to be a hater and can't stand it. I ain't heard Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, and Kevin McHale come out there and do this. I ain't heard Dr. J, Maurice Cheeks, Andrew Toney. I ain't seen nobody else do. Why y'all do this? Of all the teams that have won chips together, y'all the ones who are making the stank. And it's embarrassing. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shitter if you like and hit the membership. I'm out.